Hey guys, it's Donna with Miss Donna for Music. I'm here in my home studio today, and you might be wondering why I'm not in my classroom. That's because my kids are doing VBS this week. And that might seem a little odd because, I teach at a small private Christian school. It's part of my church. Most churches do VBS during the summer as like a summer camp type thing. But my church does things a little differently. So my church school is K through 12, and for the seniors, as part of their graduation requirements, they are required to go on a missions trip before they graduate. So usually right at the end of the school year for about 3 weeks, the end of May, beginning of June, they go on their missions trip, and we have some ministries over in Africa, in Kenya specifically. And so that's where they go on their missions trip at the end of the school year, and then they come back and then they have their graduation. And usually about a week or two before they go on their missions trip, they do VBS with our elementary kids so that they can see what it's all about and and to make them sort of a part of those ministries that are going to be taking place. So my kids are all in VBS this week, so I don't have music class. And so I am using this time that I normally would be teaching to, among other things, do some batch planning for the end of the school year. So I only have music class once a week. So I literally have 5 classes left in the school year. 5. That is it. And then we will be done. Where did the time go? I have no idea. So, and really, of those 5 classes, my last 2 classes are already planned because I do the same thing every year, and I'll be sharing more about the fun things we do in the last 2 classes later. So I really only have 3 more teaching classes left in the school year to plan for. So that is one of the things that I am doing today in this week, is taking a look at what I want to do in those final 3 classes of teaching before we get to our last 2 fun days. And so I'm looking at that. Also, of course, I'm always working on more TPT products. Since I teach at a Christian school, and I also teach Sunday school there, I also make a lot of Bible games and resources for my TPT shop. So I wanted to share a little bit about that. So I have, I don't have a ton of them yet, but I've got a good handful. Like I did one recently. This one's called Love One Another, all about treating each other with love and kindness and what the Bible has to say about that. I have a Noah's Ark one that has been very popular in my store, and I have several other ones, Bible stories, Bible characters, one about Queen Esther. Right now, I'm currently working on one about Gideon. We just did a lesson about Gideon, and I thought, I don't know why they brought this before, but I thought that'd be a great Bible story to do a Bible game about. So they're just, I use these little game boards, and they have like trivia questions about the Bible story. So it's a good way to sort of review the Bible stories with the kids. In Sunday school, I teach 5th and 6th grade. So it's mostly for upper elementary, but they can be used with younger kids as well. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that and what I'm doing this week. So I'm excited to share about the Gideon game when I get it all finished. And So if you haven't already, if you're interested in checking out some Bible games for your Sunday school class, I would highly check them out. Suggest checking them out. There's several there's one about creation, there's one about the miracles of Jesus, and several other Bible characters. So anywho, that is what I'm doing today. Instead of teaching, I am working on my Bible games and some batch planning for my end of the year music classes. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. So have a great music day. Keep practicing, and I will see you soon.